Larry Bird. Larry Bird was one of the best shooters in NBA history. In his time with the Celtics, he wrapped up 3 NBA championships, in which he was the finals MVP twice. To this day, he still holds so many NBA records. He was even the only non center, Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain, the only others, to ever win back to back to back MVPs. But it's safe to say, the league has shifted in a totally different direction since the 80s. It's almost completely different. Way more shooting and way less back to the basket basketball. No more posting up like there really was anymore. But Bird himself, he said that in today's NBA, he wouldn't have an issue playing whatsoever. So let's see what 2K19 thinks about that. We're going to draft Larry Bird as a rookie in this upcoming draft class with Zion and Ja Morant and see how he would do currently. Okay, so here we are at the end of the season. The mock drafts pretty much have Larry Bird at 1 or 2. As you can see, 2K has Larry Bird at 1, NBA.com, Zion's number 1. So let's see who has an opportunity to get him. Here's the lottery odds. Let's see what the results are. So the Grizzlies have the number 1 pick, followed by the Knicks at number 2, and the Bulls at number 3. So it's anyone's game. Maybe the Grizzlies or the Knicks will probably take them. So here we are at the draft. Let's see who gets Larry Bird and who gets Zion. Number 1 overall, the Memphis Grizzlies get Larry Bird. Absolutely crazy. He has a pretty decent team around him, so that's not bad. So here's the team that we're going to be working with. 89 overall, rookie Larry Bird. 86, Mike Conley. Jaren Jackson. Jonas Valanciunas. Ivan Rabb. Just some decent other players, but the big three that they have is very good. And Jaren Jackson, being young, him and Larry Bird can, possibly bring the Grizzlies a few championships throughout this. So we just simmed to the end of the first season. Somehow he did not get Rookie of the Year. Zion did. But he made NBA first team, which doesn't really make too much sense to me. And I don't think that I see Zion on the first. He's on the third team, so I don't know what the sense in that really is, but he didn't get Rookie of the Year. No sweat. Considering he's on the NBA first team, I'm going to assume he made playoffs, and he's already up to a 90 overall that quickly. He already went up 4 overall points just throughout his first season. So us as the Grizzlies, we're the 4 seed, as you can see. We're going to be playing an OKC team. So, let's see. Here's our starting lineup, and there's theirs. So it's pretty much similar to what they have in real life right now. You see, we finished 45 and 37. Definitely a pretty solid record. Larry Bird coming in really probably changed the result of the season a lot. So let's see his stats. 24.3 points per game, 8.2 rebounds per game, 7.1 assists per game, and 2.1 steals per game. That's a pretty freaking crazy stat line, honestly, dude. Like, for a rookie to come in and make that big of an impact. Oh, and I forgot to mention this earlier. Larry Bird actually was not the number 1 overall pick in his draft. He was number 6 overall, which is kind of crazy. We take the 2-0 lead on the Thunder. They get a game back on us. 3-1 us. Are we going to take it right here, 4-1? And we take it 4-1 on to the second round of the playoffs. We're playing a Spurs team. I don't think they're very high-seeded. I'm not sure, but let me see. Yeah, they're not a very high-seeded team in the overall bracket here. It looks like they're the 8th seed. So let's look at who they have. Dejounte Murray, DeMar DeRozan, Rudy Gay, LaMarcus Aldridge, Jakob Poeltl. It's a solid team. Pop's coaching always gets them somewhere. They take it 1-0 on us. 1-1, we're coming back. 2-1. 3-1, we're not playing around. And are we going to take it? 4-1, we take it. Now we're up against a Lakers team. Lakers team consisting of Lonzo, Jimmy Butler, LeBron, Kuzma, and Mo Wagner. And Brandon Ingram off the bench. I think that we could take this team. They take a 2-0 lead on us, so maybe not. 2-2, we're coming back. 3-2, we're not playing around. 4-2, us versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Simmons, Smith, Bojan Bogdanovic, Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid, JJ Redick. They got KD. That's kind of filthy, I'm not going to lie. This is going to be a hard series for us to win here, but we'll see what we got. As you can see, we have Conley, Austin Rivers, Larry Bird, Jaren Jackson, and Jonas. with Ivan Rabb as the 6th man. So let's see if we can do this. We take the 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. Geez, it's all tied up, and we take it. We are in our first year. We are the NBA champions with Larry Bird as the NBA Finals MVP with 23.7 points per game, 10.6 assists, and 10.6 rebounds, my bad, and 7.3 assists per game. Insane. He's up to a 93. That's insane. He went up 7 points from the beginning of his rookie season to the end. The whole team's just doing great, as you can see. It's insane that we won a championship the very first year with this Grizzlies team. In the second year, God knows how, but we actually missed the playoffs after just winning the championship. So let's see what went wrong. 38 wins, definitely not what we wanted. Conley, Rivers, pretty much the same group of guys. Oh, Jaren Jackson is not there for some reason. Oh, he got injured. That definitely could be a huge reason as to why we did not make playoffs. Larry Bird, 94 overall now. You know, I definitely should have turned injuries off for this, but I wasn't even thinking. That definitely just screwed us over because I know they went on a bad losing streak at the end of the season. But it's okay. We always have one more year of this, so maybe we can get 2 NBA championships. As you see, the OKC Thunder took it this year. 4-0 on the Bucks, which is kind of crazy. You know, Russ MVP. But this next year is definitely our comeback year. I think that we can be a contender once again. And here's the team going into the final year. Larry Bird's at a 95, Jaren Jackson 87, Jonas 83, Conley 83, and then just some pretty good bench pieces. I think that we might be able to take another NBA championship. That'd be crazy. They don't usually go this well, but with Larry Bird, it's just been going great. So here's the end of the season. Jokic MVP, Ja Morant 6th man of the year, Brett Brown Coach of the Year. Larry Bird only makes his 2nd team this year. So, let's see. I mean, our record's probably still playoff team, I would assume. Let's look at that in a second. All defensive team, Zion. Here we are. Let's look at our record for the year. We are 52-30. I think that's better than the rookie season record when we actually won the championship. So let's see some of the stat lines for the team. Larry Bird's averaging 24.1 points per game, 8.4 rebounds per game, and 7.2 assists per game, and 1.7 steals. Definitely great. It looks like Mike Conley, unfortunately, got injured this year going into playoffs, though. Not the best thing. He's shooting almost 50% from 3, by the way, which is kind of crazy. So, yeah, that's definitely unfortunate that we're going to be down Jonas and Mike Conley. Definitely should have turned injuries off. Don't know what I was thinking. But at least we have Jaren Jackson and Larry Bird this year going into the playoffs. We could probably still make some type of a run, so let's check it out. We're versing the Pelicans, who are the 8th seed the first round. We were the number 1 seed. We might just sweep them 4-0, honestly. Oh, no, they got a game on us. 3-1. And 3-2. Oh, they're coming back, so let's see. It's going to be us versus the Nuggets in the next round. If we beat them. I don't know how, but that team just took us to 7, which is extremely concerning. So, let's look at what our lineups are looking like since that's the case. Oh, geez, definitely not great. Malik Monk, Isaiah Whitehead, Larry Bird, Jaren Jackson, and Miles Plumlee, I believe. I think it's Miles, not sure, it might be Mason. But definitely not the greatest depth on this team at the moment. They got Jamal Murray, Gary Harris, MPJ, Jokic. They have so much better depth than us at the moment. But who knows? You never know. Maybe we take the series somehow. We go up 1-0. They tie it up. 2-1. 3-1. We might actually do this, guys. 3-2. 3-3. They're going to take it. Oh, yeah, they take it in 7. We put up a good fight. Larry Bird went off, along with that younger guy that we have. I think his name was Antonio Edwards. I'm not sure. But, yeah, so it was definitely a good run. We won a championship in his first 3 years, so it was definitely successful. If you're liking these type of videos, make sure to like, comment, and sub, and let me know that you want to see more of them. I'm going to be really grinding a lot, and I'll see you guys next video. Thanks for watching.